Hey guys, how's it going? This is going to be a review of my Maxpedition Testudo briefcase bag. This is by far one of my favorite pieces of Maxpedition gear. I use it literally every day for bringing my stuff to and from work and school. It works really well for carrying your books and your laptop, files, folders, all of your pens and pencils and all those other essential items that you need throughout the day. And it also provides, a lot of protection because of the Maxpedition build quality and all of the coatings, the polyurethane coatings, the Teflon coatings that just are going to keep your gear nice and secure, as well as just the stitching and the 1000 denier nylon that it's made of. So just a great product. I just want to go over some of the features of the bag, show you how I've got it built out, and basically just give you an overview. So on the front here you can see that you have two large pockets left and right, and on the front we have two pretty big fields of Velcro for affixing your morale patches or whatever you want. Let's start with the left pocket here. So basically here you just have a nice open pocket. You have a pocket here that's on the flap, basically just to dump stuff in. And you can also put stuff in the middle here. I've just got some mints and some cigarettes. Behind here I keep my MacBook charger. You can see you have a large pocket back here, and then you have two smaller pockets with these Velcro elastic straps to keep your gear in place. And I find that this actually does fit down there perfectly, but it's a little bit snug, and just over time I don't want the stitching to get loose, so I kind of just end up throwing this behind here, and it kind of stays up with the cord there. So that's this pocket. And you got two zipper pulls on the other side, so you can go at it from either direction. On the other pocket here, it's laid out a little bit differently. So you still have the big pocket on the flap, but you also have a bunch of pen slots and stuff. So obviously I have a lot of pens there, and you have a bigger slot here I use for business cards and IDs and stuff like that. And then you still have the larger pocket on the back. I just have a couple little books down there. And then you also have a key keeper here with a buckle. And also on the front you have a large D-ring. This is basically for pulling open this hidden compartment here that is held together with a crap load of Velcro. In here it's kind of a concealed carry compartment. That's how they advertise it. So I have a sneak holster in here with the additional magazine slot. I don't really use it that much because the places that I go, I'm going into courts a lot, and you can't really bring guns into a courtroom. So I don't really utilize this, but it's there if you ever need it. And as you can see, it's pretty discreet. You can't really tell that there's a pocket down there or anything like that. So on the top here you have some nice handles for handle carry. You also have a very nice strap. It's very comfortable, nice padding here. My one complaint, not really a complaint, is that I wish that the strap was quick detach. Sort of like how the strap is on the range bag. You just got the buckles and you can quickly detach the strap if you don't want to use it. If you just want to use it for kind of handle carry, you know, you don't necessarily need the strap. I mean, you could still detach the strap just by running it through the keepers here, but that's not a quick and easy option. So I kind of just wish I had that, but it doesn't, so it doesn't really matter. Let's talk about the main pocket here now. So as you can see, you got a lot of room in here. You've got, it kind of folds down like a clamshell because it zips all the way to the bottom here. Allows you to get in it. So you've got these two straps here that kind of dictate how much you know, opening it's going to have. So you can cinch that, you know, loose or tight depending on how far you want it to open when you unzip it. Here I got a little notepad, and then you can see you've got a lot of options for various things that you might need. On either side you have two big pouches. It'll fit up to a 15-inch MacBook. I carry my little 11-inch MacBook Air in there. And then you have these various sized pockets. I have some writing pads in the Maxpedition little books, I forget what they're called. And then on this side I have a little cocoon organizer. I also put my iPad in here when I decide to carry my iPad with me. You also have these buckles to keep these pockets from, you know, not opening, and keep the items in here secure, so that, you know, your MacBook or your computer won't be bouncing in and out of there. On this side you have two larger pockets with zippers, so you can put kind of smaller miscellaneous items in here. Here I have just a Maxpedition pouch that I put a bunch of various items in, nothing really important. That's basically the gist of the inside of this bag. You do have some Velcro here on the bottom, and I honestly do not know what that's for. You got two patches, two squares of Velcro. I think Maxpedition might sell an interior panel that you can put in there and maybe offer some more organization or maybe some more separation. Maybe that's what it's for, but I'm not sure. Out of the box, it's not for anything because it doesn't come with anything that you could utilize those for, and I can't think of anything. But anyways, it's not important. So you also have padding on either side. You have some good cushioning for your laptops or whatever valuables you'll put in here. On this side you have the same. You got some nice padding there. Let's move on to the back. What really makes this bag unique, although I don't really use it for that, is that you can undo this zipper here, and then you can pull out these backpack straps. And what you do then is take your buckle and attach it to either D-ring on either side here, and then you actually have turned this into a backpack, which I guess is pretty cool. You know, if maybe, let's see, maybe if you're riding a bike or something and you're going some distance and it's just going to be easier for you to wear this as a backpack, or if maybe you're going on a long walk, long commute to wherever you're going and you're going to have to carry the bag, I imagine that wearing it as a backpack would make it a lot easier to carry. And you know, it's not just some, you know, basic straps here. You got completely built out, you know, straps with some MOLLE here for attaching various things. You have a nice sternum strap even, or a yeah, I guess that's a sternum strap. And then you have some nice padding on the reverse. So that's pretty cool. Again, I haven't really used these because I don't find that it's necessary for how I utilize the bag. But the option's there, and that's definitely a cool feature to have. Not a lot of bags have, 3 different carrying options. And technically, I guess since you have on either side of the bag, you have a little handle as well that you can carry it. I guess you got pretty much the ability to carry this thing from any side you want. Let me zipper this up real quick so I can show you the sides. Alright, so on this side you have a strap just like the other side, and I have attached here a small Maxpedition dump pouch, which is perfect for the Nalgene bottles. So you can just open this up, then it will fit one of those full-size Nalgene bottles, and that's a nice easy way to carry a water bottle with this thing. Not a lot of room inside if you wanted to put the water bottle in. Sometimes I'll just take a carabiner and attach it to the water bottle, and then I'll carry it hooked to this D-ring on the front, which works fine too. But this is a nice, little bit easier way to do that. I do kind of wish that, like the Spatha, the smaller version of this bag, Maxpedition put on the side a bunch of little MOLLE here instead of this larger handle, but they do have 2 little strap portions here that you can kind of affix some MOLLE things, but it works well for the dump pouch, but it wouldn't really work for any other MOLLE gear because you only have one slot. But it works pretty well. Here I just have a Night Eyes carabiner. I think I used that for a bottle at one time, and I just decided to leave it on there. Might as well. Let's see. The straps, what I've done with the extra cordage, because I like having my strap tighter so it's not riding down low to the ground. I like it riding pretty much middle of my back. So I've got the strap cinched up pretty tight, which results in a lot of extra cordage. So what I do is I have these Night Eyes gear ties that I have wrapped around the excess cordage, just keep it organized and out of the way. So that's a quick look at my Maxpedition Testudo briefcase. Absolutely love this piece of gear. I use it more than I've used any other Maxpedition gear, any other bag that I own even, because just how practical it is for me. It's just a great addition to my day, and it's a great way to carry my gear. I've gone through quite a few various options for my daily carry, basically for school and work. I've tried a bag by Hazard 4, didn't really like that, didn't really find their quality to live up to the Maxpedition quality. I've used some various backpacks, but I've always liked this one better than everything else that I've tried. Couldn't find anything better. So I definitely recommend this. I think it's a great bag for work and school. Basically a great briefcase. And yeah, that's my take on it. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for some more Maxpedition gear reviews and some other gear reviews, as well as knife reviews and a whole bunch of other stuff. So thank you for watching. Come back soon.